Hi, I'm Deadpool. You see this fucking jackass right here? This is Adam. He's about to do a review on my fucking awesome new movie. Go and see it in cinemas. Intro graphic! Hi guys, welcome to Nerd Bites, and this is going to be my fucking review of fucking Deadpool. Yes! Before we begin, of course there'll be fucking spoilers and a lot of swearing. It's Deadpool, of course there's going to be swearing. So I just got back from seeing Deadpool and fuck, it was awesome. It was so good. It was entertaining, it was hilarious, it was violent, it was everything that you would expect from this character in a movie. It was brilliant. Ryan Reynolds has done this character to perfection. The story, the way it was laid out, was done really well. It's him telling you the story as he goes on. It does to flashbacks on his origin story and how he becomes Deadpool, how he falls in love with this woman and so forth, and tries to cure himself for this woman, ultimately becoming fuck ugly and becoming Deadpool in the process. And it flashes to and from that with the highway fight scene you see in the trailers. That's all in the first act. The fight scene happens then. Each time it pans away to like a flashback, and then it goes back until it all catches up with itself. You get introduced to Colossus and Negasonic Teenage Warhead at that point, which by the way are fucking awesome side characters. It's really good because you've got this little teenager that doesn't really do anything, and then you've got Colossus. He's kind of like Deadpool's moral compass, but it just isn't working. He's trying to get through to him, but it just isn't working throughout the entire film, and it's just done really well with those characters. The fourth wall breaking, of course, is absolutely awesome. It's done so well. Some of them are so really well done. Like when he's talking about Professor X, because Colossus is going to take him to Professor X, and he's like, McAvoy or Stewart? The timelines are so confusing, and it's just really funny the way he's talking to you through the film. It's even a bit where he comes to the X Mansion later on in the film to get the two of them to help him out, and he goes, I only ever see the two of you. It's always like this place is really empty. It's kind of like the studio couldn't afford to have any more X-Men. It's just like, it's fucking done so well. And then the fourth wall break within a fourth wall break was just perfectly done. It's just a flashback to explain the old woman that he's living with, and he's going, her, he goes, oh, that's a fourth wall break inside a fourth wall break. It's like 12 walls. It's just like, it's done so perfectly. The way he's telling the story and the way he's doing this, it's ticking every box that you would want labelled underneath a character called Deadpool, because it's brilliant. The action in this is absolutely incredible. It's exactly what you saw from the trailers, but just 10 times better. Choreographed really well, especially the last fight scene with Ajax is really well choreographed. Violent, head kicking stuff, shooting people with bullets, just swearing the entire time. Hilarious, just done so damn well. And honestly, I've never been more entertained in this kind of a film. I mean, at one point he gets his hand cut off after the highway chase scene, and then it's growing back as part of his healing thing, and he's with the old lady in the flat, and he goes, you may want to leave because I want to try this thing out. It's probably going to be bigger in this little hand, isn't it? And it's just like, he's going, oh god, that's so cringeworthy, but fucking hell, that's hilarious. The banter between Weasel and Deadpool, Wade Wilson, are just done really well as well. He goes to him a couple of times, and just their chemistry is just done hilariously. It's like Weasel's kind of reluctant. He kind of wants to help him. He helps him gear up a load of like weapons and stuff, but then he goes, I'd like to come with you, but I don't want to. And it's just really cool. It's like, I'm not a hero. I'm not a superhuman or anything like that. I'm not a mutant. I'm nothing. Okay, I'll give you some guns and I'll let you go on your way. The final act as well was just done so well. It was Colossus, Negasonic Teenage Warhead and Deadpool versus Ajax, Angel Dust and a load of henchmen. And by the looks of it, although it's a bit weird to think that it might be, the final battle was aboard a disused helicarrier, which we all know is from the Avengers, and it's kind of like the Avengers is a separate universe, which I think it will be continuously, but I feel like it may have been just a nice little tip of the cap type thing to say that the helicarrier can be used in both universes, because it looked different. Of course, it looked more classic, to be honest, but I think it was definitely a helicarrier. Yeah, the final battle was just doing really well, really choreographed well. Ajax was a Deadpool kicking ass, and he's saving the girl and that kind of stuff. The helicarrier falls to the side of the Negasonic Teenage Warhead, explodes to save Colossus and all that kind of stuff. He ends up saving the girl, knocking the guy on his ass, and then as soon as it's done, they're all looking up and he's standing there, goes, wasn't that awesome? And as soon as he does it, he gets knocked down by Ajax. Then he beats the shit into him as well, which is really awesome. And then he gets the gun out to shoot him because he talks to him. He's like, I want you to fix me. He goes, you can't be fixed. And he's like, you are fucking stupid to be telling me the one thing that I'm keeping you alive for. and then Colossus stops him and tries to monologue over the top. He's trying to explain to him there's hero moments, 5 or 6 in your life, and this is one of those moments to spare a villain, and he keeps going on and on and on. We all know it's coming, but it's still funny when it happens, and he just goes bang and shoots him and goes, whoa, what have you done? And Colossus throws up, which is fucking awesome, and he goes, why did you do that? He goes, you were rambling. It's just so fucking awesome. Deadpool done so fucking perfect. In the end, he gets the girl, which is brilliant, because I was afraid that they may kill her off, and then that would just be his reasoning for like going on being a merc from then on. But no, she survives, he gets the girl, and she accepts him for who she is, and then they start making out, and it starts, and they have a massive pull out, and as he's pulling out, you've got him talking to the, saying goodbye to you, he goes, the only thing that's pulling out tonight, and then he goes, your friendly neighbourhood Deadpool, see you next time, and that kind of stuff, and it just goes off into some awesome music as well, done really well into the credits, so awesome. The post-credit scene as well. Fuck me, I expected this. I definitely expected something like this, but it was so much better than I could have hoped for. He came out, robe and everything, just like Ferris Bueller at the end of his film, walking out and goes, "You still here? Go on, you need to go." And you think, oh god, this is brilliant. And then if it wasn't even better, he goes away, comes back, and he goes, "What did you expect? Some kind of like end credit scene with Nick Fury and his stupid fucking eye patch?" No. I said, I tell you what though, we'll keep it a secret, but we are working on Deadpool 2 and we are going to have Cable. We don't know who yet, we've got all these other people around, Keira Knightley could be in, and it's just hilariously done, and just like the fact that he's confirmed that yeah, there's going to be a Deadpool 2 and Cable, of all characters, is going to be in it, and then he just walks away and then his head pops out again and goes, and it's just perfect. Absolutely perfect end credit scene for an absolutely epic movie. Overall, I just had such an entertaining time watching this film. It was hilarious, it was thought-provoking, it was, the fourth wall breaking was brilliant, the action was brilliant, the love story, I totally bought into their love story. I liked their characters and the way they worked in love with each other. And I don't normally buy that kind of stuff with other superhero films. There's a couple I do buy, others I kind of feel like it's tapped on. With this, it's the whole driving force of the film, and it works so damn well. This film was epic. I can't really say a bad word about it, and I'm definitely 100% definitely going to give it 5 stars. Seriously, I had as much fun with this as I did with Star Wars, and that's saying a lot from a big Star Wars fan. I had a lot of fun with this. So that's what I thought of the Deadpool movie. What did you think about it? Let me know down in the comments or send me an email. You can also find me on the various social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and moviepilot.com. Just type in Nerdbites anywhere and I'm sure you'll find me. And don't forget to like, subscribe and share my videos. And until next time, see you later fuckers. Keep it nerdy.